object there is a UVs by default. Okay, see here you can see create UVs. Okay, you can see my screen, right? So here create UVs option is there. So create UVs means basically it is having the UV by default, and if you go to the UV editor here, it shows the UVs, right? See the between sides of the cylinder is having UVs at this place, and up and down also we have the UVs. UVs also you can control as UVs by double clicking, it selects all the UVs like this. See, if I am double clicking, it is selecting the entire UV map of that particular position. Clear? So this is the normalized UV. If I keep this from normalized UV to in the poly cylinder, another option like normalize and preserve aspect ratio. Okay, now if you see this, they are in the same, means that is the previous one only what I selected. Now if I go with the only normalize, now may it changes the shapes. See this, it is stretched, right? As per the UV editor size, the UVs were stretched. Previously it is not there like that, right? So whatever the way you want, you can switch on or switch off this position. Automatically you will get that kind of UV, right? See, this is according to the one particular map, depends on the entire UV box here. So each one is having the according to the UV box. Clear? So like this you can place in each and every box. So basically coming to the normalized UV, whatever it is having previously, I am just keeping to the same. So now if you go to the UV editor, now see each one is having the smaller, right? And coming to this position, see where you can see y axis and x axis in the grid position. So this is the working area. This is our working area. Okay?
0 to 1 space.
Yes. So this is our working area, and whatever the side positions we have, it is completely rough position. Whenever we complete our UV map before, we can use this entire area, and finally we have to keep our all UVs into this position in the work area again. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So now here we have a projection options and so many other tools for editing and tweaking the UVs and cutting and pasting properly, okay, in whatever shape you want. Okay, so those all we will discuss now. Here actually horse is not a model which is given by Maya people, right? My the photo means Maya software, he is given only the cylinder or a cube or a particular sphere shapes. By using different kind of tools like uh,
Extrude.
extrude, bevel, bridge, and other things. we have created this model our own,
Yes.
our customized. So once we have done the model, automatically we can't even see some of the UVs, some of the positions. Okay,
Yes.
whatever we are created is completely new one, new model. So new horse is not a default model in Maya. Okay,
Yes.
like our 3D Max teapot.
Mm.
So that is the reason here you have to do the, definitely you have to do the unwrapping for our model. Okay, without unwrapping, not at all possible to keep the,
Texture.
not at all possible to uh, do the process of texturing. Okay, so here how to do the process of UV unwrapping, that we have to discuss now. Okay, for example, if you see horse, this is the way it is there. So one of the model it is showing a cylinder, another one of the model it is showing some other shapes, each one, right?
Yes.
If you double click on each position, it selects the pieces wise, and if you move out, there are multiple shapes of cylinders, there are multiple shapes of faces and planes kind of things, right? See, see one thing, if you want to delete all these UVs, you can delete, or without deleting also you can do the process of creating new UVs. Clear, Rajiv?
Yes.
It is not that mean every time you have to delete the UVs of old UVs.
Okay. By default.
If
Default.
you want, you can delete, or else you can keep those and you can continue with the new projections. Okay.
Okay.
So here the UVs you can select as a faces of UVs. So we are not selecting the model. Here we are selecting the faces of UVs. Understood?
Yes.
See, whatever I'm double clicking and selecting, this is actually selecting what? The leg position of the body, right? But it is not selecting in the UV editor as a object. It is selecting as a UVs. In the UV editor, whatever we are selected, it is tweaking of the UV faces only. Clear? So if you go with the edge component, and now if you double click, see it is selected that particular edge line. See, this is also a UV edge only, not the model edges, right? Model edge means what? For example, if you come to the this position and if you double click here and if you move this position, so what you are tweaking now, Rajiv?
Model as it.
Model we are tweaking, not the UV. Okay, clear now?
Yes.
For example, if I go with the vertex and if you select like this, here if you are tweaking, it is not tweaking the model at this place. See?
Okay.
But if you come to the viewport and if you move here, it disturbs the model, not the UVs.
Okay.
So see this is the uh, concept, means when we work with the UV editor by using the UVs and UV faces and edges, these are not actually going to disturb the model anymore. It will work with only color or texture or image. Clear now?
Yes.
So it is not related to the transformations of XYZ. These are the related to u and v coordinates, whatever we tweak with the help of UV editor. Clear?
Yes.
UV एडिटर के साथ जो करते हैं वो पूरा यूवीज
UV
के
create.
ऊपर मीन्स डिफ्यूज वॉट एवर वी लर्नड इन 3D Max. Whenever we do the UV editor adjustments or anything with the UVs, that it only works with diffuse. Diffuse means which is related to color.
Color material.
Yes. Excuse me. So now this is one of the like from horse. This is also like that. We have 4 pieces of cylinder here. Excuse me. So each one now we have to properly project and we have to separate as separate UVs. So to do that, in UV editor itself, without going to the UV editor, in the UV menu, we have automatic, best plane, camera based, contour stretch, normal based. Afterwards, cylinder, planar, spherical. These are the mappings, concepts we have. Okay. So, means for example, you know the projector, right? Our office related or screen projector
Yes.
in classrooms or institutes basically we use in for movie purpose also. Okay. So what it does, it projects the display screen on the wall or on a particular screen, right?
On a flat.
Yeah, means we arrange that on a flat surface. If we project same projector on a rough surface, then how it looks?
Up and down. Up and down.
In a disturbed manner. Okay, because what kind of surface we are using depends on that. It projects the image or whatever video, right? The same way here we have a projectors to place this UV properly. Okay. As of now, each UV map we have here, which is created by the cylinder, which is extruded, which is dilated, and which is connected with the help of merging and all. Okay. So we have completely tweaked and customized multiple cylinders, multiple spheres or cubes, right? And finally we got this. So to project each part, we have to select cylinder projection and torso also cylinder projection, neck and face also we can use cylinder projections. Okay, depends on the character, we can decide whatever is good for the subject and which gives us in a fast manner the projection. Now if I added to this projection, in a previous class I added one of the test file means Lambert 4. I added the color with checker map, right? These checker maps we can also create or we can download from the net where you can see UV test file.
One,
Test.
two, three. It's colorful also.
Yes, means to know that exactly how the shapes are there, UVs are there on each and every place. See, I'm just going with this. So you can also use the normal whatever we have the UV map. It is not need compulsory to use this. Okay. So now I downloaded that and I'm going to use in the color position. See how it is looking now. So it is not there in a proper manner, all the UVs,
Yes.
right? So these UVs now we have to adjust. If I uh, increase the number of tiles, see, go to the place 2D texture in the supporting file of this file option, and here increase with 50 in the U and V direction, 50 tiles. See, at some places UVs are having small size, right? See this. If I am going with 20 and here also 20, now you can see some of the UV positions are perfect, but some of the places they are stretched and they are having in a different manner, very smaller, right? See, just I added 10 now. See, up to here they are in a different size, and remaining places they are completely disturbed. So this is the way we have to test. And now what we have to do and why we have to do. What and why. Okay. First thing, what. Wherever it is not having the proper position of UV shapes. At one place we can see very clear UVs, right? And another position we can't see the UVs properly. So definitely we have to match the each and every position. Then why? Okay, why we have to match all the position equal, this texture should visible in all the places in a equal manner. Why we have to do that? Because whenever we do the texture with Photoshop or Substance Painter or any other painting software, that we will bring and will apply on the same UV map or same 3D file, right? So if UVs are not in perfect manner, the same whatever the map we are created, that texture it will disturb how the process is done right now. Okay. Same way how these UV map is looking, the same way the texture also will get affected by the UVs. Clear?
Yes.
जो अभी दिख रहा है आपको यूवी मैप, ऐसा ही आपको टेक्सचर भी दिखेगा. तो यहाँ पे अच्छा आएगा पिक्सल्स, यहाँ पे आने के बाद पूरा स्ट्रेच हो जाएगा.
Yes.
तो वॉट एवर द neck position area is there, it won't show a proper texture. It will tweak the or stretch the complete pixels of neck. The skin color or the hair positions of the skin, it looks very stretchy color. Whatever we prepare with the help of Photoshop and Substance Painter, right?
Yes.
So now everything should come in a proper manner, means to understand before going to do a UV unwrap, I will follow one of the method that I will show you now first of all. Okay.
Yes.
अभी ये पूरा हम मुझे अच्छी तरह नहीं दिख रहा है, तो अच्छा तरह नहीं दिखने के लिए आई विल गो विथ वन ऑफ द प्रोजेक्शन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फ्रॉम द x direction. See, here is the x direction, right? So from that direction I am going to use planar projection. Always I use the planar projection at starting. Okay, if it is a character I will go with the z axis. If it is a animal, so we have to go with the x axis. So whenever you do the x axis projection, see, this is the x projection plane, you can see here exactly. See, this y position is the one where you can scale towards up and down like this,
Okay.
and this is the x scale horizontally left and right you can scale. And here you can see T position, T shape. This is a transform option. Okay, if you click on it, it opens a transform tool at the center. So what is mean by transform?
I can move, scale, rotate the object using this.
Yes, UVs of the planar projection you can move in a different axis, different direction. For example, if you go to this, see, the UVs are there exactly from the x axis direction, right?
Yes.
Now whenever you rotate this one y axis, see, now I rotated y axis wise, right? Now I am seeing the projection little crossly, so that is the reason here it is stretched. See this, I am viewing the projection little in this direction, right? So now the shape of the UVs are, see how it is there.
Bend, little bend, angle,
Yes, see how we rotate it will,
45 degree.
see how, see if I am rotating the UV projection there, how it is changing the horse model. Can you see this? See, I am rotating continuously. Means depends on what angle you are projecting your screen. So depends on that it decides and shows us the particular position. The projection, if I am rotating from here also, see, I got the side view exactly after rotating 90 degrees of the UV projection. So what does that mean? Only from the side I can see properly UVs.
Yes.
But what about these folding areas?
Not
See, see this,
stretched.
how it is stretched, right? From the side view, it is looking good. But from the front view and top view,
It is stretched.
they are stretched. See this. So have you understood now?
Yes.
See this. Only from the side view you can see exact shapes of each and every UV position properly. All numbers and boxes are in a equal shape. So have you understood up to here?
Yes.
This is very important topic. So if you understand this, then we can go with the proper UVs process. See, now without planar projection, if you want to use other things, for example, we have the automatic mapping. Okay, if I apply the automatic mapping here, you can go with 6 planes, 4 planes, means from the 4 sides or from the 3 sides, it will separate automatically. So 6 and 3 almost same. 3 means one of the face only, it separates the top and bottom, front and back, left and right. Okay.
Okay.
For example, if I go with the 3 and if I apply project, so it is created 3 projections. Can you see now?
Mm.
Front, top and left side, right?
Right. Mm.
Now see this. Each position was separated.
Yes.
But here, what happened to this horse side and side positions? It is not there exactly complete shape, both the sides.
Yes.
Why? Because this horse model is not accurately boxed, right?
Mm.
The little some of the faces are in a rounded manner, and which they are matching with the towards up and side
Mm. They're like
slant. They are
figured.
slanty little bit. Crossly they are in the position. So that's why some of the faces are separated by the upper top position projection, and they converted as pieces. No, number of pieces. See this.
Mm.
So this automatic mapping gives us more number of pieces. Understood?
Yes.
Here problem is what with the automatic mapping, it gives us the proper projection in all the sides, but it won't maintain exactly the leg position all pieces, body position all pieces at one place. Every piece will come in a separate place. So whenever we do the texture, we will get more seam positions.
Yes. Yes. More.
Understood? Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
because it splits into multiple pieces, right?
Very small, small pieces.
Yes. So we have to attach all together again,
Mm.
and
Okay.
we have to place in a proper position. Otherwise, to do the texture, it is very difficult. Okay, coming to the substance painter, no problem. But in Photoshop, we can't do the texturing with these all pieces. Brush, we can't use the smudge tool or mixing brush tool for the digital painting. So automatic mapping we use only sometimes, that is whenever we create the elevation or set models time. For small or props or objects place, if you want to complete a very fast manner texturing process. For example, there is a old building which is having the only square and box kind of shapes. Okay, so to do and to complete the UV unwrapping very easily, you can do the process with automatic mapping. It is not fit for maximum character and organic models. Okay,
Mm.
so that is what automatic mapping. Clear?
Yes.
Now coming to the another map, best plane map. So this best plane map is something which basically creates the select the one or more faces, three or more vertices CVs are located to define the projection plane, and then press enter, it is asking. Okay, means what? You have to select the uh,
Faces.
faces in which directions you want to complete your projection process. Clear? So I have selected 3 faces and press enter. So what it is saying now? See, it is completed by calculating one of the face and it is given as the top view projection. If I go with this side and this side, Okay. Now again do the best plane process. Now again it is asking to do the same process. See now, see where I have selected only those pieces separated from the body. See,
Yes.
it is not done with the complete character, but it is separated only selected faces, right? So this is also not a good particular process where we can complete our projection properly. Clear?
Yes.
So finally here this is camera based, Rajiv. Basically in which angle I am going to view my character, in that direction only it gives us the projection. See, back side I won't get the projection, only this side I will get. This is my view as per the view. See, if I rotate like this and if I do the again camera based projection, see now,
Yes.
understood? See, from which angle I am viewing my horse model or any model, depends on that model you can do the projection. For example, down position and click on the camera based. See this now? It is clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
But all the sides I want to open means it is not possible. So not only with this particular camera based or best plane or automatic, you have to use multiple projections whenever you want to open a complete organic model as per your requirement. Clear?
Yes.
It is not mean that you have to apply only one camera projection or one planar projection or one cylinder projection or one spherical projection to complete the entire UV map.
Okay.
It is
Use multiple.
depend, yes, it is depends on the shape of the body and how you are going to prepare your UV unwrap with 100% of perfection. You can use multiple projections for each and every position. Okay, so for example, legs are vertical cylinders, body is a horizontal cylinder, neck is vertical.
Multiple.
Okay, this neck is horizontal, head is vertical.
Multiple.
So this is the way you have to select and you have to separate all, or else once if you apply planar projection you can see the entire horse from the side view exactly, right? Then your own way also you can use and you can separate the legs from the entire body and you can open everything separately with your own skills. Okay, that how to do I will explain now. Okay, so this is the cylindrical projection. See, for example, if I do the cylindrical, how it looks. See, this is the cylindrical projection. It gives us the only 180 degrees cylindrical shape. If you drag the X position to the back side, it completes the complete cylinder shape. Okay, see, now it is separated like this. Horse was opened back side. Clear? This is the seam position, back side. See, if I am moving this seam, how the horse is forming UV, you can see here. See this? Clear? But if you want to get a horizontal manner, just click on this transform tool down.
Rotate it.
Then it opens the move tool, scale tool and rotation tool at the center. Click on the rotation tool, circle and rotate like this. Okay. Then scale this to stretch the up to the body start and end. So now see this. It is completely open from the top position, but some of the faces still not there exactly. So add the 90 degrees here exactly. See this now. So you can rotate this still to set this position in a proper place. Okay. See this now. Some of the faces are not open properly, but what about legs? What about legs? It is opened only the body part. Still head, neck, legs positions are not yet opened, right?
Yes.
They are in the
The
same shape.
direction is 90.
Yes. So here what, for example, we are done the process for torso. Now again we have to select the leg position faces, and then you have to add the cylindrical projection for legs separately.
Yes.
Body separately, legs separately, head and neck position separately, and then ear position separately, then tail position also separately. Number of cylinder projections we have to do, or planar projections we have to do separately.
Yeah.
This is the process where it takes more time to complete with the projection mapping all the places. Understood?
Yes.
Means if it is okay, if it is I can do in a better manner, no problem. I can complete with a cylindrical projection or planar projection only for the total body. If you are feeling like that, you can do, and if you can save your time, you can, it's a better thing, no problem. But what, by selecting the phases of complete body one time, uh, leg one time, tail one time, like that each leg, and applying the planar projection, how much time it will take? It takes too much of time, because every positional faces you have to select, and then separately you have to apply cylindrical projection. For example, here I am showing now. See, this is the leg position faces I am selecting here from, by double clicking on the side by side faces. Say I'm just going to select all these faces, and from here I'm using control shift and dragging like this. Okay, now this leg is totally selected, right?
Yes.
Now only for this faces apply cylindrical projection. See, now the cylindrical projection is created to the selected faces, selected leg position faces, and do the process like this. Backside you have to turn the x-axis to complete the seam. Now I have the overall body with one cylindrical projection and this leg separately. So this is the overall body, and this is the leg, right? So this leg again you have to open with the help of shift right click. Here we have the unfold. Go to the inside the unfold option. So we have U side open or V side open, or both you can open. See, now it opens the unfold. See, the leg was opened completely. And where we got roughly and randomly, because of the projection where it is open cutting, that also you can join again like this. Select these edges. See, this side I am selecting all the edges. Okay, so whenever I select one side edges, opposite edges automatically it selects. Okay, see this.
Yes.
Here I am selecting the edge. Shift hold the selection, and now it is selected, right? Both the sides. So now you can go with shift right click, move under sew UV edge, move and sew UV edge. Sew means merging.
Stitch करना.
Yes, see, it is stretched and merged. Move means the only selected edge comes closer and attach at the center. Okay. Now again select the faces, shift right click, go with one more time, unfold. See, from here go to unfold, again select unfold. See. So this is the process basically we do, but what is the use of cylindrical mapping here? To cut the position from the total body, that's it.
Yes.
But that process you can also do your own to cut the particular leg position from the total body, okay, without using selecting the faces and applying the cylindrical projection. So how much time we are wasting? At least 5 to 10 minutes, right? Right or not, Raju?
Yes.
But same, we can save the time and we can complete easily the same process, okay. With the help of another concept, I'll show you that how to do. Simply go with the planar mapping
Yes.
from the x-axis for the total body projection. It is done, right?
It will remove the previous.
Yes, it is removed. See this? No need to delete any UVs at the starting.
Okay.
Whenever you apply a new projection, automatically it removes the previous one. So why to waste your time to deleting and again adding and all, right?
Yes.
So it simply removes the previous one. See, whatever previously I have done, it is totally removed.
Suppose for body part, I used to separate UV and want to apply for leg separate.
Yeah,
You
then
have to
the,
select the faces first.
yes, you are right.
Okay.
Means whatever you want to keep with the same old projection, that you doesn't have to disturb by selecting.
Okay.
The remaining you have to select with the faces. Now whatever I want to do right now is same. Now I have done the planar projection only, right?
Okay.
Now each part I want to separate from this, like leg, 4 legs I want to separate, body I want to separate, neck I want to separate, tail I want to separate. I will do everything from the UV editor only now,
Yes.
and I won't go and I won't use any projections now. I have used only planar projection once, that's it. I'm
Okay.
not going to use any projection. See how I complete my projection process. See this. Here I am selecting these UVs. Here these UVs, right?
Adjustments.
And at this place up to the neck part up to here. See this, okay? And up to the tail part up to here. Clear? Clear?
You select that UV, na? Right click and UV.
UV edge I selected. UV edge.
Edge. Okay.
UV edge. UV edge means it affects only with the UVs, not with the model,
Yes.
because we are working with the UV editor. After selecting this neck position, tail position and the legs position for both legs, okay, shift right click, apply cut tool,
Okay.
apply cut tool. Now the complete head is separated from the body, tail was separated from the body, this leg was separated from the body. Two more legs are there, right?
Yes.
These positions also, double click, see this, double click here, double click here, select the another leg and shift right leg, cut tool.
But,
So now these faces also separated.
yes.
Now I have body separately, right? So basically body up position texture we have to see properly, right? Down position if I get seam also, it doesn't have to show. Maximum of time it won't show, right?
Seam
So,
should be hidden from the eye catching.
right?
Mm,
So this edge you have to select by coming down, this down position edge. Okay. See, I
yes.
selected the down edge. Clear? Now go to UV editor. It doesn't have to affect on the neck position. For example, here. Okay, here edge selection, can you see
Yes.
that if you don't want to separate, control and deselect like this,
Okay.
control and drag at this place. Now the selection of edges is there at this place only. Can you see this
Yes.
brown color
Mm,
up to this end part? That end part has to come up to the tail, right? See, I think there is a extra vertex here. That's why it is separated, which is not connected with the more edges. So delete this vertex. You have to check out these all at the starting only before going with the UV.
okay.
Otherwise, it will create a problem with the skinning time, rigging and skinning time. Okay. So now again try to select the complete down edge by double clicking. Okay, it is selected up to here. See this? I think it is having
Yeah. Yes.
one more extra vertex. That's why it is not continuing up to the tail. I'll check out. See, there is a two vertices
Not
here.
attached. Not attached.
Means because we are added a mirror, right? Sometimes in mirror what happens? It creates a new
Objection.
extra vertices.
Acha.
Because of that extra vertex which is not connected to the more edges, it generates basically non-manifold geometry. Non-manifold means it creates a problem with the skinning and exporting time. If you are exporting this mesh to ZBrush, it won't come properly. So we have to rectify these issues at the starting only after completing the model. For that we have other options. Cleanup process. In the mesh menu we have the cleanup process. So any other issues we have, non-manifold geometry or lamina face kind of concepts, we can rectify those issues, okay, with the help of this. This one I'll explain tomorrow how to do this and how to rectify that kind of issues, okay. As of now I'll check out here, is there any other extra vertices or not. I think there are no extra vertices. Now the entire edge was selected. See this?
Yeah. Yeah. From down to up.
Yes, here it is having extra. See this? Up to here only it is selected, right? See, this is the extra vertex and here also. Because whenever we are added the mirror now, why it creates? Because if the vertex are little crossly they are coming, not exactly there at the center,
Okay.
then mirror automatically generates a new vertex and it will attach. Opposite side one, it will attach with the extra vertex. If the your particular vertices are not exactly at the center of the grid. Clear? So that is
time पे check कर लेना चाहिए ना.
after mirror we have to check definitely. Now it is totally done. All the sides it is attached. Now after selecting these edges, come to the UV editor. Now up position I don't want to cut this place. So deselect the edges on the body. Clear?
Yes.
Up to tail down only I selected, and here tail position also one side only I want to cut, not at the up position. So I am deselecting the tail up position. So For the head also I want to cut the down position of the neck. Okay, not at the up position. Up position control and deselect. Clear?
Yes.
Up to here. And this jaw part also I don't want to cut this area up to here. I want to cut only the neck, jaw down. Clear?
Okay.
So the line whatever I selected, it is there continuation up to the head, body and the tail part, right? So now use the shift and cut tool. Shift and cut tool.
Then unfold.
Yes, that's it. Now double click on the body, go to unfold. See, it is open.
Yes.
And for tail also shift and right click, unfold. Open, right?
Yes.
Now for the head also. But ear we have to do separately.
Yeah, here you have to separate.
So ear position, faces we have to select. Okay. Like this. Cut tool and separate the ear position, right?
Yes.
So this is the face, unfold. Clear now?
Yes.
So which method is easy?
This one.
See, only for the legs again you have to select the back side part. See, this UV you have to select here, edges and here, and these position edges, right? So go to UV editor, whichever you don't want to cut, only deselect, control and drag here. That edge loop is selected on all the places, right? So just deselect all the objects without the only
It will only
leg
affect
position where you want to cut. So this place I don't want to cut the position up to here. The front position edge loop also I am deselecting. Clear, Rajiv?
Yes. Yes.
Now use the shift and cut tool.
Cut and unfold.
Then unfold. So now we have just opened only. Now we have to refine the shape and we have to arrange the proper positions. Okay, that we will continue tomorrow. Okay, because here foot position we have to open properly, because the if it is in the same manner the texture won't come properly at this place. Okay, it will stretch the texture of the foot position.
Yes.
And this one again we have to go with the relax and optimization options.
Okay.
Relax and optimize, we have to do this process. Otherwise at some places the tiles get smaller and at some places bigger.
Okay.
If I use the map, now see the map exactly, it is there almost all the places. See,
Yeah. Tiles should be equal in
equal,
square.
yes. That is called texel density.
Yeah.
See, texel, Texal, texel. density.
Excel.
Yeah, textile density should be equal at all the places. See, but here it is not matching. See this?
Ah,
They are stretched. Here it is smaller because these foot position was not open completely.
yes, yes.
See, it is taking the turn round shape. So tomorrow,
Orthodox Attorney.
yeah, it should open completely.
Okay,
Okay, so tomorrow we will continue this.
okay.
For face also here it should not be in the round shape.
Acha,
It
okay.
should open here. Everything should be flat.
Okay,
Then we won't get the stretchiness.
okay.
See, for the head position, if you see, this area is perfect.
Perfect.
But here if you see this, they are stretched a little bit. Nose position.
Yes.
And at the down, if you see these are the stretched position. So we have to bring everything into normal.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
this one we will continue tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
Bye then.
Bye.